Okay, welcome back to the channel. Let's get started. So, looking at the problem balls here, they've both got a lot of problems. This yellow does go past that, so I'm leaning towards yellows here because this is a big problem for reds. Very difficult to develop this using really only one of two balls, this ball or this ball. You can't use either of these two, I don't think. Maybe you could if you landed perfect to swing around two cushions and go into it, but I think with yellows, the big problem is obviously the black. I don't even know how you would... There would definitely be a way of developing a ball to get onto the black, but that, I think... Hang on, let me just have a look. Right, so I'm actually going to try and... No, I'm not going to go for reds. I was contemplating going reds there to try and develop these two, but they're just too difficult, I think. No, they could be developed from that one up there. All right, so I'm going to go reds here. I'm kind of in two minds. I'm going to play the plant first, come out to here, and try and use this ball to get onto or develop these two. So let's see how that goes to start. Now, actually, the shot that I was saying earlier that I'd need to be perfect on to be able to get these two is this one, top left, which I am actually on. So ignore the fact that I said I'm going to play this. I'm going to try and go into those two reds now from this. And I don't need to play this too hard. I can basically just run into that. The back of that red soft. So if I come off of this cushion into that red with right hand side, I know that as long as I tap that red, I'm going to be leaving myself that red there. So I don't need to play this with too much pace. Again, top right into that red. I need to play it with some pace and quit on that completely. So now we're in a situation which is not great. So now I'm going to use that ball, so I can't use this ball to develop it. So I'm going to use that ball to do exactly the same thing as I tried to do with this ball, but with left hand side I'm going to try and go into this, and I'm going to hit this harder, kind of hopefully lesson learned with that last shot. Hit it. Okay, I've got one more chance. I'm not going to try and go into these now. I'm actually going to try and land on them. I'm going to try and land here to be able to have the ball into the same middle pocket. And sure enough, hit it perfectly to develop it. Very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. And I've left the perfect out now of this one to the middle. With a bit of an angle, I can screw over to the other side of the table for this one to the corner. Just need to avoid the yellow on my left. And an easy black to the corner. So that was a very, very lucky finish there. 3 attempts I had to break out those two reds, and the one that I broke it out with, I wasn't even intending to do that. I was tending to run down behind the back of them, but I again didn't have enough spin on the one to the right middle. Actually, I had enough spin, but the reason why it hit this side, so basically those two reds were here, the reason why it came this side and not this side is because I hit that red so thin. I don't know if you noticed it, but when I potted it, it kind of hit this jaw and rattled and then dropped. That's the reason why it came down this side of the table and hit that red to allow me that red to the middle. But anyway, not perfect, not textbook certainly, but a clearance is a clearance. And yeah, thanks for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one.